welcome back to Red and Light Tarot. And I'm sorry because I'm not filming with my camera, so I'm actually saying, like, I'm filming with my tablets. I'm sorry for the quality, sorry for the sound. I wish like you're going to enjoy it anyway. I'm doing with what I have. I fall down the stairs actually. I lost 3 or 4 stairs or something like that, and now guess what? I'm like this. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, this is my set right now. I'm really transparent, so I'm saying what happened, and yeah, I can't really move and anything, so I try my best to actually do with what I have and what I can actually put into position and all that stuff. So yeah, let's start. Oh, by the way, I'm really excited. Guess what? Look at this. This is my logo. A friend of mine actually drew this for me. I asked her, and it was beyond my expectation. She did such a great job. Shake out her heart. I'm going to ask her if I can actually share with you the things that she does, right? First, I want, before anything, if she says yes, well, I'm going to leave like everything in the screen for you to shake up what she's doing, okay? But look at this. This is so pretty. This is beyond like what I actually asked her to do, but she exactly did what I was expecting her for the logo, and the background was like a plus, plus. But like, I love it. And this is actually a personalized gift. I actually send this. This is really cheap. That wasn't super expensive actually, but they did such a great job. I just sent like the pic, and they actually did this to me. This is a case for my phone, and yeah, my phone is here if you're asking. And look at this. This is such an amazing thing. I'm trying to actually give me gifts, and like that's a way actually to show me that I did great, to actually put me into the position of like being proud of what I did till now. That's why I'm actually gifting me like small gifts every time that actually, like, you know, that I receive a something that I'm proud of doing, you know. It's just to cheer me up. It's something that I really want to do in 2020 and keep doing after the years. I'm talking, I know people are going to come at me in the comments, but I don't care. I do feel like everyone was super nice to me till now, and I'm trying to look at here, but no, I'm looking at here. And yeah, I'm so thankful for this. So today, let's start reading right away. I mean, I'm going to show you the piles actually in a different way. Today is in a different way. I'm actually going to put everything in the screen for you to choose a pile, okay? I do feel you can already see what I'm talking about right now, right? You have pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3. So you just need to pause the video if you want. I'm just going to leave this for a few seconds or a few, I don't know, I'm going to see while editing it. But you just need to pick a pile. And so what's next in career? What do you need to know? What you should do? What path you should take? Like, don't forget, this is a general reading. So if you like a personal, you just leave, like, you speak to me. There's a lot of difference in prices. If you want to see my face, video is a little bit more priced. The price is a little bit more different, right? But there is like old prices. So if you want to know a little bit how I price things up, there's the description down below. You contact me for the reading before paying it, and then we do this, okay? So yeah, just saying that I do personal reading, and just to say that this is more a game of intuition and to give you a small message at the same time for you, a healing thing for you to actually go. And there's a lot of people can identify with it, so don't take it too personally anyway. It's just, if the message is not applying, you already know, just let it fly and let it go, okay? Just take what you think is healing for you, okay? That's my personal way of saying pick a card, okay? 1, 2, 3. Hello, pile number 1. How you doing? This is your cards. I've already did everything about the cards and all that stuff. I have my phone here with the piles. Actually, with this. I don't know if you're going to see, but this is what you choose, right? The piles. So pile number 1 was this one. So I'm going to actually help myself up with the picture that you choose, okay? So right away, I can tell that there is a bit of insecurities about what path you need to choose here. I mean, if you can see clearly, I choose, by the way, I choose every picture with my intuition, okay? But by the way, here, there's a lot of ways, right? And she's kind of in the middle of everything. It looks like she already have taken a decision where she needs to go, right? But there's a little bit of indecisions here going on. But it's kind of you can interpret it as she's going straight forward, right? Maybe following what she already decided to do. But we're going to see with the reading. But I do feel there is kind of a bit of stress about your path here. And we'll see, okay? I'm going to start with the messages here. Infinite Symphony here, okay? Higher Power, reversed, okay? No Place Like Home, upright. There's the number 10, the number 50, and the number 4. So right away, what I can tell, I do feel there is a lack here of believing that you're supported, or you're just not seeing the light in whatever decision you're taking here. But I don't know if there's something, I do feel there's something here that is still going on with whatever path here that you're trying. Maybe you're trying to leave something behind, but there's still karma here involved, or a situation here is just not closed, okay? But here there is a lack of saying that you're supported here. You're not listening to your own needs, or not listening to what you like the most to do. You're more going with what you feel is the right thing society wants you to take. That can be a possibility here, okay? But look at this. No Place Like Home. I do feel you like to spend time alone. Most of you like to do it. You might have some connection with music is coming up. Might be a really nice creativity going on with your sacral, and I do feel you're confident when you're doing something really, really creative, okay? Creativity here is standing up to me, okay? No Place Like Home. I have the feeling too that you like to spend time alone, but I do feel you need to actually work your root chakra, because I have the feeling that you need to work for yourself what means home to you, okay? And I feel you're kind of facing away. You're not listening to your higher self. Actually, what you actually need the most right now is listen to your guidance. And that's what is lacking. I feel your root chakra can be a little bit imbalanced. Eating red things is going to help you here. And red crystals are really good to pick a crystal for the root. There's a lot of different crystals out there, but I do feel you need something here to balance something out, or even to put you a little bit more at peace with yourself. I do have the feeling that a clear quartz here is going to help you to actually calm a little bit down this energy, this confusion, and it's going to be more at peace with yourself, I feel. Clear quartz can be a really nice crystal. Be really good for your mind to clear up the bad negative thoughts that you have, and to clear up the confusion or the conflict that you have, and let yourself be a little bit more flexible. I do feel it might be a really good crystal here for you, okay? So I'm still watching this by the way, for me to actually know a little bit more. I feel I like to have supports when I'm doing readings, okay? So now I'm going with this. perspection, balance, and abundance here. Okay. It's so interesting because I do feel like the end goal of yourself is like to find those two things. If you can find something that is brings you balance and at the same time give you money, that's what you want. And I do feel what is lacking is your sense of actually here with your career, and I do feel it's what is actually making you a little bit unstable here. And you can't please everyone, so don't focus on the validation of others, especially within your career, because when you go in a path, there's a lot of people who are just going to be against you, and sometimes you need to leave some people behind here. So if you're depending too much on someone here, and if this person is probably criticizing what you choose as a career path and not helping you at all, not giving you any guidance or supporting your choice, just let it behind, okay? Perspection, I do feel you're taking on a new perspective in whatever you're choosing here for career. You might have been like lead to actually go with something logical. I do feel there's a lot of logic here coming up to my mind. You might be into law here, that's coming up with the balance here, and I'm just saying law here. And creativity, you might be helping others, that's coming up to my mind. There's a lot of greens here, so I do feel you're really open with your green chakra, the heart chakra, right? And there is a stone here, I don't know if you can see, so you might be into stones, or you might be really spiritual, but you're kind of still like, you're just super curious, that's what I'm getting, but you're not really tapping onto your spirituality, because you're trying to establish a little bit more in the treaty. That's what I'm getting, okay? So let's see. King of Swords. Okay, that's so interesting. Two of Swords. Look at this. I was telling that there's a little bit of confusion. And Eight of Wands. You might be a hair sign, that's coming up to my mind with the swords here. And I do feel, see, clear quartz. You might also have some green stones here for the heart chakra to help you calm down a little bit too. Green adventuring is good, okay, for that too. So you might go and buy those two stones, or just like, sometimes even the color can help your mind to calm down. So if you don't have clear quartz, if you don't have adventuring, you can just stare at green, or you can just stare at something crystal clear, like the crystal core. It just works the same. You just really need to focus your mind, and like the intention, where your intention goes, you can do everything with your mind. It's crazy, but believe me, it just works. You just need to believe, okay? King of Swords, by the way. King of Swords. What I was talking about, I was feeling a really practical energy from you, and I'm feeling that you might have chosen this type of career path, and I do feel you like structure, like organization, but there's a lack here of like, you're kind of confused about what you have chosen here. It's kind of overwhelming here, but sometimes there is a need here for things to actually, sometimes in the couch you actually find some type of stability here. So I do feel it's kind of, you need to be in the position to know what you really want. So what is coming here in career? Rectifications, please. Okay, career, please. Okay. Don't follow others. You might be in a relationship, or you're going to get in a relationship, but so far I have the feeling that you want to move into a direction here. It's coming up, romance is coming up here, so you might be into like getting to know someone here, or wanted to give an offer here, a love offer, but you're feeling left out in the cold for a reason or another here. Be careful. Don't speak out your plans in advance, because look at this, 7 of Swords. There's a few people who are evil eyeing you. They're not supporting you, what I was talking about. And I have a feeling here that you need to choose, what do you want? Because those people are always going to be in between what you need to choose, actually. That's why the confusion is coming from, okay? But I have the feeling you're feeling left out in the cold here. Maybe because it's quite fresh and you're not getting the attention that you have, that you want, actually, okay? It's interesting because I have the feeling that you are really practical person, but you really emotional, you know? You care deeply about people, and I do feel it's where people actually take you actually a bit for granted and use you. Okay, so be careful with that. I'm not telling you to stop being emotional and stop being yourself. I'm just saying be careful, be open-minded, but also put boundaries, okay? What I'm saying is that you're actually going into the right direction. Whatever you're going to choose, I feel confusion is going to be away. Just focus a little bit more on your spirituality. Don't be like so rigid. You need to be a little bit more flexible. And I'm seeing things growing for you, okay? 7 of Pentacles is a really good thing here to have in the reading. But I do feel whatever you're starting here in career, you might have left something behind. Like I do feel it's quite new, like going into work. I do feel you might have gotten like your degree and you're going to work now or something like that. But I do feel that you're kind of still distracted by other things. So I'm feeling that you might be younger at age. But right now I have the feeling that whatever is in your mind here is career, but it's also romance here. So focus on one thing here. Don't be distracted by everything around you, okay? But it's quite fresh, whatever you're studying here in career, okay? But 10 of Swords is here. So be careful with your love partner or whatever is happening here. Because I do feel it might be draining you, or you're just feeling left out a little bit in the cold. Look at this. The Devil. Your partner might be Capricornian, but I have the feeling here that you're probably giving everything to this person, and it's not reciprocate. Like there's a lack here of like giving from this person. That can be, or just a little bit of manipulation going on. So be careful here, okay? 6 of Cups. I do feel what I was talking about, I feel you giving, but you need to let this person step in too and give to you, okay? That's how the dynamics, there is a need to change here, okay? The dynamics here. But I have a feeling that whatever is happening here in career, it's going to be positive for you. You just need to calm down a little bit, okay? Calm down a little bit, because it's quite fresh. You need time here, okay? And don't be distracted by what people are actually in your ears telling you. Don't be distracted. If you have a goal, just go get the goal. Don't focus on others. There's always going to be someone in your road who is going to say to you, you're not enough for that, or you're not good enough for this. You might be the one saying this to yourself, so be careful. I'm sorry if I'm triggering you. You might be the one saying this to you, so be careful with this, okay? So how is going to be work here? You're feeling sad here about something here. Be careful here. Don't trust people. I'm sorry here, but there's some people here trying to manipulate more than everything else and trying to say, yeah, a better road. This is better for you. No, this is... And how can you choose with those type of people around you manipulating you? So be careful, please, okay? So that was pretty much it for this, what I'm getting in career. I do feel you're going to get some money out of something that you're doing here. You might be entrepreneur, that's what I'm getting to. You want to do something by your own, that is coming forward too. But you need there is a need here to be a little bit more, to take a new perspective here. It's not bad to start fresh, is not bad. So whatever is still unfinished symphony here, whatever is still here to sum up, you need to sum things up, because it's kind of putting you a little bit more down than anything else. Okay, that was pretty much it for you. Okay, until the next time, bye bye. Hello, how you doing? Group number 2, this is your reading. Yes, this is your reading. Let's start with the messages first. I'm actually having a support here with the group that you have chosen the picture, and let's start. Deep knowing here, regeneration, and a message in a bottle reverse. Right away, I can tell you need to work your throat chakra here. I do feel you might be expecting some type of communication or some type of give and take here, but it's not happening here. I do feel you're healing some aspects here in relate to your life purpose or the path that you're taking here. I do feel you're quite excited and you're listening to your intuition, but you're not getting the type of the receptivity. I feel it's what is lacking here. I do feel you're fearing what type of things are coming, and that's why it's not happening. But work, if you're expecting some type of communication, work your throat chakra. It can help you a lot, okay? But there's a lot of healing here going on. Perfection, expansion, I don't know, yeah, you can see it. Release and renewal reverse here. It's time for you to let go of something here. But look at this. It's like you're actually stopping you from taking that leap of faith. And it's interesting by looking at your... it's so interesting because looking at your group, you're taking a leap, right? So I'm actually, for those who actually took this picture, I have the feeling that you need to have a little push here, and you need to take a leap of faith here. Actually, this card is the picture is so similar to the Fool in the tarot deck, right? Taking that first leap to actually get something and be prepared to something new. But I can tell with those cards here, there's, even if you're not saying it, and even if you're feeling quite stuck, you're healing. Things are shifting, okay? So don't think that even if you're not feeling it, it's not shifting around you, because it's not true, okay? Look at this. Release, renewal. Even if you're still stuck in some old patterns, right? I do have the feeling that is going to shift. It's already shifting, actually, but you're not quite saying it quite already, okay? What I'm feeling too is that you need to be a little bit more... you need to calm a little bit your energy down, and it's okay. It's okay to not get right away what you want. I have the feeling that there's still a lot of fears here going on, but you need to release something from the past. That's what is stopping you from new things, okay? So let's see. Page of Pentacles, Justice here, the Sun. Okay, those cards are so pretty, by the way. Like the combo that you got was really pretty. What I'm getting here is that you're really excited. Look at this. You got a page energy. It's all about fresh new starts. It's all about getting your foot into a new path. So I have the feeling that there's excitement here. You want to do well, but a page is still new at it. So I have the feeling that you need to still be open-minded and as excited as you are, because it's actually opening you new doors, okay? Justice is here with the page here and the Sun. What I can tell with Justice and with release and renewal reverse, I have the feeling it's all about karma here. You might also have like gotten into a path with like studying laws, getting into a job with laws, like, you know, working with justice actually. You might be into that path too, okay? But I'm more feeling karma here. And this card for me is really spiritual, as the sun is. There's a lot of dark, there's a lot of light, right? And look at this, there's a balance here, light and dark, yang and yin. And I do feel it's about like letting go. There's a sentence, and I actually learned it in high school when I was actually learning, you know, those cool things that, you know, alchemy, I don't know how to say this in English, but you're actually mixing things, and it kind of looks like witchcraft, but it's not witchcraft. But I was always joking in my mind, I was like, I'm doing witchcraft, but no, I'm just like testing things and do experiences, and it's just so fun. But it's kind of like that. There is a sentence here that nothing actually stays, everything transforms. Even the nature is like that. And I do have a feeling that's what you like. You need to actually transform whatever pattern, like whatever you think you're stuck in, you need to transform it and actually give new light to it, okay? So don't think at it being like negative or anything. Just think at it as like giving new birth to something, okay? Okay, that's pretty much it here that I'm feeling here. What I'm getting with the sun is whatever you're going to choose here, you're starting, even if you're like, you're excited, I'm feeling it, but there is still some stuff that you need to work through, okay? Within career here, work your truth. Stone for I'm thinking about lapis lazuli, really good for the throat chakra too, okay? And with expressing what you need and all that stuff. So just go ahead and put a little bit of stones in your pocket, a lapis lazuli, or where it can help, okay? The justice here, I have a feeling that there's still some shadow work that you're doing here, but karma is going in your favor, especially with this card here with the sun. Have the feeling that you don't need to be worried here about the path that you're choosing. I feel you're struggling here, but it's more your mind who is tricking you, and I do feel there's karma here. Whatever path you're taking, you're supported. Don't forget this, okay? Especially with the sun here, I do feel it's going to be okay. I have the feeling that you know what you want to do, okay? You already know. Like, you're taking action towards it. That's what I'm feeling, okay? You're really creative too. That's what I'm getting here, because I'm actually cutting the deck and I'm saying things here, okay? But I do feel like don't be scared of taking that leap. I feel that's what you need here. And I have the feeling you might be a strong Leo, but it's going to be okay. Look at this, the High Priestess. You might be super spiritual too. I was saying earlier that you know, the justice here is really spiritual, like the High Priestess. You already know what path you need to take. And there's again the light and the dark, yang and yin here coming up. I do feel what you need to work here is the give and take. There is a lack here in your yang energy. Yeah. You have you need to do meditation here to actually make you a little bit more centered. Like, you need to center yourself. That's what I feel you need, and to be a little bit more trustworthy about yourself, because I do have a feeling that there is a little bit of fear, but it's a little bit of resistance to your scare of that change. But I do feel you know what you need to choose at the end, okay? If you have if you have some issues with money, or if you have some issues with justice, is going to be okay. Everything is going to go in your favor, okay? I have the feeling too, I was cutting the deck. You might also get into like the possibility earlier on to travel. I do feel it might be something uh, that is a possibility here. Okay. Okay. The card here is coming up. The Death reverse. There is for sure something that you're scared of letting go, but I feel that is going to be okay. It's going to be in your favor. Okay? So that was pretty much it. Until the next time. Hello, group number 3. How you doing? So this is your reading. Those are your cards. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to start with the messages and let's start. Blessed. Oh, by the way, I have my phone here with your picture, the picture that you have chosen. Between words reverse. New life. Look at this, so pretty. So right away, I like to see I have a support for my readings. I have chosen like all the images by intuition while I was picking it up and putting it together. So this picture is quite interesting for me because you can see like you can see this, it's already here, it did all that to actually arrive here. I do feel you're really, really, really new into whatever you're starting. You're still a little baby here, but I have the feeling that whatever you're going to start, you're going to fly high, okay? So I have the feeling that there is a little bit of confusion, a little bit of bad thoughts. That's what I'm feeling. But there's a little bit of indecisiveness here. Maybe because you're young and you don't know what to do. Maybe you feel it's impossible to go into whatever path you're... Because I have the feeling that you're kind of lying to yourself here. But whatever, new life is here. So it's really fresh, really new here. It's normal to be scared, okay? But look at this. Protected, blessed, he's here. So I do feel whatever, you need to embrace the opportunities here. Don't be scared of trying something that you never expected yourself to actually try. Sometimes we say to yourself, like, for example, my case. I've always been bad with mathematics. And I've always in my head, I will never take a path where I need to study this. Like, even if that's just a class, I will never. But guess what? I was stuck with it with my college. It was not an option. It was no option. I needed to actually learn math anyway. And I tried hard. And I'm still bad, but there's like... It has been a few years. I don't know anymore if I'm bad or not. It's just my mind who is triggering me to go with the past experiences to say myself, you're still bad. Because in the past, you were bad. So you're still bad. So maybe you're in that case. And go with the craziest thing that you never told yourself to do. Maybe it's going to teach you a few things. So, great. We'll see. I'm just speaking out what my intuition is telling me, okay? Despondence here, reverse. And impartiality, reverse here too. So, there's growth here. There's growth coming up here to my mind, but there's a lack here of balance and a lack of clarity coming up here because there's a lack of taking action towards it. I'm feeling too, but it's not even like you don't want to take action towards it. You're not getting the clarity enough to actually take the action towards it. You know what I'm saying? But with grief here, you're kind of looking over to the past. You're kind of overlooking to what you have lost, already. So let's see. 7 of Wands, Judgment, and the World here. Right away, I can tell that maybe you need to actually, whatever career path that you're actually going into, I have the feeling that is going to be really open-minded. I have the feeling that you're going to switch things more than one time. And it's really something that I have the feeling that whatever path is really open, and I do feel you're not saying that this path is going to open you all these doors, because you're not saying those doors already. But I have the feeling that whatever path that you choose is just really open for me. That's what I'm saying here, okay? And I'm seeing travel with the word here right away. There's a possibility here for traveling. And I have the feeling that there's maybe a fear here of leaving, you're scared here of leaving people behind, and you're feeling selfish. That can be a thing here, okay? Of leaving this behind. But I have the feeling here that it's for your better future. You need to think about yourself more, this group, okay? What I'm getting here is that there is a little bit of stubbornness here with that Seven of Wands. You're kind of stuck in your ways, and I have the feeling that's what is stalking you. You're stalking yourself for like by yourself, actually. With the judgment here, I have the feeling, and with the world here, I have the feeling that whatever was stalking you here is you're going to be in stock here. There's going to be a solution here to your problem. Let's see what I have more. Yeah, you're going to be more at peace with the decision that you need to make, even if there is a little bit of sadness coming the way. Maybe you have lost someone here, or you're scared of losing some connections here. But I have the feeling that you have so much, that can be a possibility. I have the feeling that you're not saying the possibilities here, but I have the feeling that this group is good at you're good at so much things that you don't know where to actually start. But just go with what your heart is telling you. Don't be like too much into the problem, like if I choose this is going to happen. No, just start something, and if it's not going to work, you just start something else. Life is here to actually show us and make us experience things, so don't be scared to actually I do feel this group is kind of scared of like not making the right choice, or just like scared of like not working, things not working. That's what I'm getting. So don't be so scared. That will be my advice here, please. Okay, don't be scared. You're scared. Look at this. Take a leap of faith, please. Look at this. I knew it. Seven of Swords here. I knew it. You have so much, yeah, there's a lack here of like, you're not saying this, but at the same time, there's so much to pick that you're like, this group is really new for me. But I do feel traveling here will be a really good option for this group. Within career, it could actually help you to actually decide. And I have the feeling that this group needs canceling here. You need to know, you need someone here to support. Don't be scared to actually ask people, what should I do? Like, I don't know, like I think I'm good at this, but I don't know if I'm good at that. Is going to fit me or not? Like, just trust a little bit more, but at the same time, be careful, because I do feel some people are kind of sabotaging whatever you're actually trying to start. So be careful with people in your surroundings, but you have so much potential. You might be a strong fire sign that's coming up, okay? You have so much potential. That's such a beautiful energy here. I do feel going back to school might be a solution here for you. That's probably not what you want to do, but I have the feeling that is going to teach you. And I do feel like, not even this, but I do feel you're actually being pushed back to it, okay? With the Six of Swords, you need to take a leap of faith. Stop looking behind to what you have lost, what you're grieving, and stop looking forward to what is new, to all those possibilities, actually. Okay, I do feel it's a strong message here that you needed to hear here for this pile. Okay, so don't be scared. It's going to be fine. Carrier, please, for this group. So, yeah, there's a little bit of pain in the same time, but look at this. Be careful, though, if I do feel a lot of you here might be kind of recovering from something. I do feel there's a few of you are actually pregnant or have the possibility to get, or you're just going to meet someone new here who is going to actually be a part of whatever new start you're going to get. But I have the feeling that for a few of you, you're fertile here. So be careful. Be careful. I have the feeling that whatever hurt you, it was not worth your time. So take the time for healing, and after that, start acting. Okay? More than thinking, staying in your head, start actually moving to tell the universe that I want this and I'm getting into it. And I want you to help me bring this into what I want for me, okay? But you need to have clarity, and I do feel that without this you can move forward, you know? That's why there's people to help you actually. You need to actually get help from someone here. Traveling can be a really nice idea for you. I have the feeling that you have so much options. So much options, okay? So don't be scared, okay? I do feel it's kind of overwhelming to have so many options, but just stop looking behind to what you have left behind, okay? So that was pretty much it for group number 3. Until the next time, bye-bye.